And I don't think you knew that the picture your toe was sticking out of your shoe.
I don't think so.
No, because if he knew it, he wouldn't have sent it to me. How y'all doing? Well, welcome to another episode of Chat with Harry and Inshira, and we're so glad that you decided to listen to us on this cozy Friday night. Well, we're sure most of you are wondering where we are. Like, where are these people? We saw them one time in a different scenery and now they're in a different one. Well, wanted to switch it up a little bit. And babe, do you like it?
Yeah, it looks nice.
These are majority of these books here are Harry's books. I wouldn't say he's read it all. Have you read it all? Nope, he hasn't read it all. If he can't answer it straight up, he definitely hasn't read it all.
I think it's just two.
But,
just two. That's all.
Maybe we should take you through
Bible.
our bookshelf. So, like Harry, well, we both study theology. Harry is actually doing his degree in apologetics right now, and I'm also in the field of education in theology. So that's what I did. I did my undergrad in theology and my master's as well. And so we have like apologetics books. If you guys want Harry to talk about apologetics, because that's what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You understand what you're doing?
Yeah, apologetics and theology. Yeah.
So he's doing his doctorate in apologetics and theology. So we have a lot of apologetics books. Those are my flowers. You know that Harry didn't buy pink flowers. Like, those are definitely mine. And we have some more like ministry books, and of course there has to be something African in it because we are African and we're proud of it. Yep. And then just the creative stuff. These are like different things that that was given to us, ICGC Christ Temple, for my dad's 60th birthday. And Bibles and candles and stuff like that. Bibles, yeah. Oh, one of our favorite books. Yes, we are advertising this book. One of the best resources we think every believer should have.
Definitely.
Tithes, first fruits, and offerings. So we have it right here so that we can pick it up anytime that we want to. So yeah. Basically, and this is just something I picked up. Harry doesn't even know what it is. Do you know what this is called?
Why? Do I have to know what it's called?
Do you know what it's called? Just guess.
I don't have to know.
Just guess.
I don't have to know. Thank
God he's not even guessing because it would be disastrous. But yeah, so we hope you guys like the new setting. We have a plant right there. The plant is dying, but we're trying to keep it alive. So we hope you guys love it. Well, so last week we did a video on our long distance journey and a lot of people loved it, right? I think it was a blessing to a lot of you all. We're glad that you took your time to watch it, and we're glad that it was a blessing to you. There was one part that everybody really was interested in knowing about, and that was the letters. You guys wanted to brown Harry, babe. What do you think about that? Is it time to review some of your letters?
Yeah, sure, I don't mind. I mean, but
romantic. So we wanted to just share a little of the letters because it was highly demanded for. But guys, so tell me how I was trying to pull up these letters and it was not loading. I know. It's simply, I know, I think God was definitely on your side. So it was not loading up, but I can give you like 2 lines of some of the things that Harry said. So you guys know how like in the email you have to put like your subject. So some of Harry's some of your emails had subjects, and there was this one that said my sweet baby.
It was a while ago.
This was like 2008, babe. And then he said, sweetheart, I'm happy you are keeping the fire burning. I'm trying to talk about prayer or something. And then there was another one. Let's see. Which one do you want to read? Missing you like crazy. Oh my gosh. My parents are watching this. Harry said, missing you like crazy. Hey, love, I was thinking about you throughout my lectures. I I miss you so much. And let's see if we can find another one. You should read one. Read one. Let's hear it in your own voice, the original version. Which one do you want to read? Oh, there's one that says a poem to my love. Oh, I cannot open it, guys, but I'm sure it was really good. Which one do you want to read?
You can read it. I mean,
let's hear it in your voice, though. Which one do you want to do?
There's one that says, "Hi, baby. Hope everything is okay."
Aww.
And,
That's all. Let's do just one more.
The university life is totally different. Yeah.
So, like,
Stuff like
basically,
that.
what I wanted to, like, when you were sending me these, I wonder what I was thinking about. Of course, I replied.
Yes. What about your reply?
But Harry, babe, do you remember sending these emails though? Like, do you remember like where you were?
I think
were you in class?
Yeah, I think I was in. I mean, those 2008. I think was the university had like an ICT center. So you go there, and then that's what you do. So you go there, you get your cheats, and then you send your email. Yeah, I think that's what we had. Yeah, because
oh wow.
Yeah, Facebook was not really there. I don't think.
I think Facebook was there, but I don't think we're using the I don't know if the messenger was there.
What's there?
I don't actually. 2008. Oh, we are not that old. I'm sure there was Facebook. Oh yeah, just come out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we're not really on it like that.
Because it was email. Yeah.
It was email, and Harry actually used to send me letters in the mail. Do you remember? Like, I would actually go to my PO box, and then I'll see like a card.
I'm very romantic. Yeah. Just chilled but romantic.
Okay. Well,
no long things. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. Let us not take it too far. So I did have receipts. I mean, I did reply, but Harry doesn't have receipts of them. But I'm wondering, like, so when you're sending these emails, like, what were you thinking about? So were you like, oh my gosh, this is embarrassing, or were you like, I'm just putting it all out there?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think I was just being vulnerable, being open.
Yeah.
I think it was actually fun.
Yeah.
Because I think it was a way of.
The missing you like crazy one, where you like, hey, Charlie.
Oh, no, it was exciting.
You're flowing.
I could think about this word.
Charlie, the guy was just flowing, though. Like, he gave it to me. You're just telling me the things. It was really good, though.
Yeah, it was good. I'm good. I mean, you know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Harry, why? Yeah, you're good, but I mean, okay.
So if you're good, what should you say?
You should say you're good.
Awesome.
But I think, like, for me, like, I don't remember what I wrote back, but like for me on the receiving end, it was so good to just have someone who truly and really wanted to be vulnerable with me. Because I think that, like, most of the time, like, the experiences that I've had with guys in the past, I never dated them though, but the guys that I liked, they always wanted to impress. Like, there was always something that they wanted me to like about them, or they're trying to put their best foot forward, or they're just trying to be fake and just trying to let me love a part of them that wasn't real and genuine. And one of the things that I loved about you and about our relationship and about these emails, like, Harry was 100. Harry was not trying to put like his best foot forward. He was just trying to tell me that this is who I am. I'm open. I'm honest. Why are you smiling like that? You're happy that I'm talking about you like this. I'm open, I'm honest, and my vulnerability, I'm putting it out there and seeing if you would love me just the way I am. And I think that's always important in dating, because I always tell people that the version of you that you put out there is the version that you're letting the person on the opposite end fall in love with. So what you don't reveal about yourself in a relationship, you can't fault the person for not loving that part of you if it comes up later, because you didn't show it. So who you showed me is who I fell in love with. If in our marriage or down the lane you showed me a different aspect of you, I'll be like, who is this person? I don't know this person. That's not the person I fell in love with. So I really appreciated the fact that dude was just himself. Like, Harry, there was this one time, let me just add this. This had nothing to, you don't even know about, yeah. Anyways, let me just say it. So there was this one time Harry sent me a picture of him, right? He used to send me pictures of you. Oh my gosh. In the mail. He sent me a picture of himself. And, like, the guy was struggling. Like, there's no two ways about it. Harry was just struggling.
Struggling.
Anyways, yeah, he struggled. So in the picture, right, the shoe you were wearing, I could literally see like his toe.
I remember that shoe.
Yeah, and I don't think you knew that the picture your toe was sticking out of your shoe.
I don't think so.
No, because if he knew it, he wouldn't have sent it to me. And I remember, like, I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is the reality of the person that I'm going to marry. But I mean, no, but then that was like the reality. We're from totally different backgrounds. But I loved seeing that, and actually that even made me fall in love with you the more and commit to you the more, because I honestly just wanted someone that was just honest about how they expressed their love to me. I didn't want anybody that was fake, and that was the extent to which I loved you. It wasn't pretend. I wasn't trying to. There were other guys that were richer and whatever it was, but that wasn't the point. I think that every girl wants somebody that is genuine, especially now that with guys you can tell who is genuine and whatever. You just want somebody who is genuine with you, and regardless of their financial status. Ladies, don't look at financial status all the time. Sometimes it doesn't mean anything. You always have to look at character and what the person is showing you about them. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think your responses also were very open.
Yeah. Listen, mamas, I wish I had receipts. Like, you guys would be impressed. Like, it was on point.
Are you following yourself?
I am. I definitely am.
Well, yeah, they're very open. I mean, I think that we more or less chronicled a lot.
Yeah.
In the conversation, because sometimes I think, you will talk about your day, you will talk about what's going on with you.
Yeah.
You talk about school life and all. And it was really interesting, and I think it was because of the time difference.
Yeah.
So by the time
Time
you woke up,
was crazy.
I would have seen you'd have seen the email.
Yeah.
I'll see your email later and read about your day. And it was really nice.
Yeah.
And I think it was also very vulnerable, very open. You just felt like I was part of you.
Yeah.
And part of what was going on where you were. So I think that was really a very good experience, and I just enjoyed it. And I think that when I type in the email, right, I think you just want to talk about your day. It's not structured. It's not.
Yeah.
It's just spontaneous, because you just want to share what's going on, whether it's difficult or it's a joyful experience. And it was really nice just to be open and vulnerable, because that also gives you an outlet to be able to let your partner in on what's going on with you.
Yeah.
Such that, because sometimes if you share with other people, you can forget to share with you. So on the spur of the moment, you can see some of these things, and it was really, really nice. As well.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So guys, like, tell me, well, not guys, you, like, for me, I just feel like most guys, like, are known to be more reserved and are not really open or vulnerable. Like, how did you get to that point that you're like, I'm going to put it, like, out there? Like, how was it like for you? Because for women, like, most people know that, like, we talk a lot. So maybe it comes naturally. It didn't come naturally to me, but for most women, it comes naturally. So how did you, like, as a guy, like, just put it out there?
I mean, I think that if you really like someone, I think that you want to talk about your day. You want to be able to let the person in on who you are and what's going on with you as well. So I think that didn't, it wasn't a big deal for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I just felt like this is the person I'm in love with, this is the person I want to be with. So this is my best friend, so I think the person must know everything about me.
Yeah.
I think that so that was it. I didn't struggle with that. It wasn't really, unless there's something you want to hide, or unless you don't know how to communicate.
Yeah.
That can also be a real struggle. But I think I didn't have a problem. I think that, but the email actually revealed a lot about you to me. And I think
tell it. What did it reveal?
No, I think that it just revealed a lot in terms of the kind of person that you are. That you're very involved. That you're very honest. So everything's on the table. And so I think that was very important. I think that just because of the distance, if we didn't have that means of communication at that particular point in time, it would have been really tough. Maybe today somebody might use another means, but I think it would have been really tough because at that moment you want to let the person in on what's going on. So just writing it, at least you will see it, even if you don't read it immediately, you will see it. And it just and I also even learned a lot of things about your friends, about your school, about your classes.
I'm sure if you read the emails, you guys would be like
all those things.
Some people might be disappointed with the content because like, class was great today. Oh my God, I went to the field to pray. And like, it's just having those type of conversations. I think that for me, like, what it did was it revealed that you were 100% committed to the relationship and building it up. And it wasn't like any inappropriate emails, but there were emails that, like, if you go back and read, you're like, oh, I can see how I fell in love with you. I can see how our relationship is not just based on marriage, but it's friendship, and it's deep trust and deep respect for each other. And I, like, through your emails, I could tell that, listen, Harry was serious about getting married. Harry was serious about getting to know me and me getting to know him. It was a very intentional effort. And like, when I talk to a lot of young people, I just tell them that, listen, be intentional about your relationship. Like, when you make a decision to date somebody, and like I mentioned before, most of the time when Ghanaians talk about dating, they're talking about more of a committed relationship. It's just one person and one person, not dating all around. So when you make a decision to date somebody, just know that, and if it's going to lead to marriage, know that you have to be very intentional. It should be intentional because you don't want to play with anybody. Like, I can't imagine how I would have felt if I showed you this part of my life and was vulnerable to you and you were playing games, or you showed me this part of you and then I was playing games. I think it's a responsibility type of thing. When you decide to date somebody, know that you're being responsible for whatever happened. So, and you have to treasure what you share with each other. And that's the part that vulnerability plays, is that when someone is vulnerable to you, you treasure it, you hold it tight, you respect it, you value it. Those are some of the things that I think we did for each other. So building trust, even in long distance, was easy for us because we're able to communicate these feelings and these things that we liked about each other.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that it's also very important for anyone who is dating or in a relationship or is thinking about a relationship or is even single. I think that it's just important that we all get to know that in every relationship there is a certain amount of vulnerability that comes with it. You can't go into the relationship closed and then expect that, I mean, your partner will respond or expect that you actually have a very fruitful relationship. You're going to struggle because you there's a certain level of risk in being vulnerable, and you must be
even in marriage. Like, before you decide to say I do, there's a risk you're taking because you don't know how it's going to end.
Yeah, definitely. And so you must be willing to take that step. It's very important. And I think that if this is the person you want to be with, then let that be the person. I mean, your honor is to God. Even your partner, she was in 8 hours away from me. Yeah. But then, I mean, I could have done different things that she would not have known. Yep. But my core,
I could have sensed it from the spirit realm.
But my core responsibility was first to God, and to honor Him in my relationship. Yeah. Because if I did anything and God saw it, then it meant nothing. Yeah. And so that was important to me. And once I had that in place, it made it easy for me to be open and transparent to her. Yeah. Because I knew that God was everywhere. So what's the point in messing up? I think that we just have to be serious with our relationship and take it serious. And if you take it seriously, you actually enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, you actually enjoy it. And just be vulnerable, definitely. Yeah.
And be very intentional. I think that's basically what you're saying. Be intentional about your relationship. Don't play games with your relationship. Like, there's one advice that someone gave me a while ago, and the person said, you have to guard your heart. You have to guard your heart. And when you guard your heart, that means that in a committed relationship, it's between you and that person. It's guarding. You're not giving it to everybody or anybody, but you've guarded your heart to a point that when it comes to dating, you're very intentional. So you're not opening your heart to everybody. You enter, or probably like if you decide to date somebody, you have to have gotten to a point that you're sharing something with the person that is so intimate. And that's what, to me, guarding your heart is that you're not sharing the intimate parts of yourself with everybody. So protect your heart, guard your heart, so that you're very intentional about the relationships that you get into. And we hope that this was a blessing to you. I mean, we are still trying to be vulnerable with each other and trying to respect each other and doing all these things. And like Harry said, at the end of the day, it's because of our love for God. It's because of our fear of God that we're able to do some of these things. It doesn't come naturally to everybody. So we hope that this was a blessing to you, though. Yeah. And more letters coming soon. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us again. We hope today's discussion was awesome and that it was a blessing to you. Shoot us an email or comment below. You know how like the YouTubers do, like below. Am I doing it right? Do your fingers like that and let's see.
Like this.
Your sound also weird. Below. So comments below, subscribe, hit the bell. I don't know where the bell is, somewhere. Hit the bell somewhere there, and so that you can be notified of our new videos. We love you guys. Have a great weekend. Watch this video again and again, and share, guys. Share with your friends, share with your families. Hopefully it will be a blessing to them as well. Love you guys. Bye.